Guys, so this is a game that is very special to me, or at least this is kind of like a sequel to the games that were very, very special to me. So this is called For The Overworld. This is, I guess, like a remake. I don't want to say remake, but it's a sequel kind of to Dungeon Keeper, and I grew up playing Dungeon Keeper. Far one of my favorites ever, and I'm excited to share this game with y'all. But yeah, anyways, so let's get on into it. This is I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Okay, so we're gonna do my pet dungeon. Oh my gosh. So if you guys don't know what, oh, they have more. Stop, wait a minute. No, they don't. I haven't played this in like a while, so because I did play it like way back when it first came out, I think. Yeah, let's get on into it. I'm like excited.
Now go!
Welcome back, Underlord. I must say, I wasn't expecting you quite so soon. The transference may have left you feeling a bit foggy in the head. Focus now. I'll try to ease you back into it. Fortunately, this does seem to get easier each time. This is your home realm, the source of your power, and the anchor that binds you to reality. Many years ago, it was destroyed, and you were cast out into formless nothing. Fortunately, you've returned from your exile to once again challenge those who would stand between us and the mortal realm of Kairos. Your resurrection heralds the next phase of our assault upon its wretched empire, now led by the newly crowned Emperor Lucius. But he is least and final of our worries. It's his generals and the protection of their goddess Kira that will truly test our mettle. Ready yourself, Underlord. Let's begin our war for the Overworld.
Okay, so if you guys don't know what this game is, like I was saying, so it's pretty much kind of like a, I don't want to say like a base building. Oh,
Someone to spearhead my campaign. But before we get stuck in, let's refresh that old mind of yours.
so anyways, it's kind of like a, not base building. There is base building. So you essentially are playing a bad guy. You're playing the underworld or the underlord, and you are playing the bad guy, and you have to pretty much go through this campaign and defeat the good guys. And that's pretty much it. It's pretty much it. But like each scenario gets a little bit harder and harder and harder. So it's very strategized, and but yeah. So you pretty much have also like little minions. You got little imps that go and mine stuff for you, and you have your dungeon heart, which is what it keeps your dungeon alive and your army essentially alive. If your dungeon heart is destroyed, you cannot summon, if I remember correctly, you cannot summon imps or servants, like such as like the mistress, who is like this dominatrix vampire lady, if I remember correctly. Like I said, it's been a while since I played this. And or the vampires, or like there's even bug people, there's even like your fire salamander and like all that other cool stuff. So let's get on into it.
Welcome back, Underlord. It's been a long time since you were banished to the ether. You've returned as a husk of your former self, but I've taught far denser Underlords than you. Let's start with the basics. This is your dungeon core.
Okay, so we're gonna go through this tutorial just for you guys. So we're gonna go through the tutorial together, and yeah, let's get through this.
Tether that allows you to manifest your malignant will.
Dungeon Heart
Destroy
or Dungeon Core.
Your consciousness will once again be scattered to the void. Your workers
Yeah.
are an extension of your dark will.
Our little imps.
They have many jobs, but their main focus is in carving out the halls of your dungeon. Put them to work by clicking and dragging your cursor upon the flashing tiles to tag them for excavation. Your workers will now rush forth to dig out and claim the tagged area. Once they have laid down the stones, marking the ground as your own, you will be able to build rooms upon the finished tiles. While your lackeys get to work, look to the east of your dungeon core. This is a gateway, one of the many portals that you'll use to attract minions to your dungeon. Order your workers to dig a path to it now. Ask away. Earth can be mined by your workers to create a dirt tile, which can then be claimed. Or the earth can be fortified to create a strong defensive barrier.
So what he was explaining, so this is where we get to summon our guys. This gets destroyed, you cannot build this back. This gets destroyed, you lose the game. And then, so our little imps, it's so, oh my god, it's so fucked how it, like you can like pick these guys up and smack them around to make them work faster.
Start by building a barracks. This room will allow your minions to hone their combat skills without the risk of permanent death or disfigurement.
Barracks.
Select it and build it by clicking and dragging your hand across the claimed tile.
What?
Most rooms must be built at least 3 by 3 in order to function properly. So the lair and vault are effective at any size.
Nope. So,
A gnarling has entered your dungeon.
there we go.
Attracted by the barracks, these green-skinned scrappers aren't quite right in their head, and they'll happily hack at your foes until someone is dead. Outside of combat, gnarlings will train themselves within your barracks. You can pick them up with a click if you find them slouching off, then deposit them anywhere within your dungeon with a right click. For further entertainment, you can always put yourself directly into their head by casting possession upon them. A gnarling has entered your dungeon.
So this is what, oh my god, this, I forgot this was how, this game. So we now have 2 gnarlings. So what he was explaining is pretty much, you know, in order for your little guys,
Props within your rooms by fortifying the walls closest to the props. Workers will fortify walls automatically when
Yep.
they've completed all their other
Bloop, bloop, bloop.
tasks. Now that you have some minions, you will need to cater for their basic needs. First, build a lair so the pitiful little meat sacks can get some rest.
oh wait, stop. No. So sometimes you have like what's called like impenetrable rocks. Oh, here we go. And it just will not be mined no matter what you do. That I know of. But yeah, so what he was explaining essentially was that as you make these rooms better or bigger, you're gonna have more little guys summoned. And you'll even get more guys summoned as you build your barracks, as you get more gold, because you do have to pay your minions. If you do not pay them, they go back in the portal. They don't work for you. At least I'm pretty sure they go back in the portal. Or they just outright leave. Or they just don't work for you, period. So we have some gold right here, which he'll probably explain. We'll probably have to mine some gold out. But these imps are...
Well done.
There we go.
But see how your gold reserves have
Yep.
been depleted. Command your workers to mine some of the nearby gold by
Good.
gleaming tiles. They collect and return gold to your dungeon coffers, allowing you to spend it on whatever your dark heart desires.
So we're just gonna go ahead.
You can store up to 16,000 gold pieces. But if that number sounds pitifully small, or if wealth inspires the evil in you, simply build a vault to store more.
Boom.
Now that you've
Vault.
got a bit of coin in your pocket, you can build a slaughter pan. This room produces scores of micro piglets.
Micro piglets!
That will sustain the weak flesh of your minions by filling their bellies with succulent pig flesh.
So we're gonna go ahead and expand. Oh, well, he wants us to do. Oh, we're out of gold. Hold on. So yeah, they have to, the imps. So even though this is dug out, the imps have to claim the floor in this area for us to actually build rooms in. But look at that. Look at all that gold. So they're making the barracks a little bit bigger. So we're going to just go ahead and do that. Boom. Barracks are a little bit bigger. And then we're also going to just claim a little bit more of this. So here they go. Slaughter! And that's another thing. You have to keep your minions fed as well. So it's like a base building civilization game with the evil aspect to it.
Your dungeon has been breached.
Oh.
Cast rally upon these specters, and your minions will immediately sally forth to wreak bloody havoc.
Let's see. Oh, did I press recall? Cast rally. Oh. There we go.
Well done. Now finish off the rest of these manifestations with a second rally flag.
There we go. Go ahead and do that.
Your gnarlings made short work of those
Boom.
specters.
And you can also...
Circle the flag. You can dismiss rally flags by slapping them with a right click. This should
Boom.
allow your minions to return to their jobs and tend their needs in a timely fashion.
There we go.
You can cast recall upon a minion to immediately return them to your dungeon. Though if they are attacked as it channels, then the spell will fizzle into nothing.
So it takes a little bit of time to summon your little minions.
Roll, Underlord, and I've been waiting far too long to begin my war for the overworld.
Ooh.
Let us enter the realm of Kairos and continue your
Kairos.
against a more fitting enemy.
So we're... Oh. Okay. So that was the end of the
I
tutorial.
see it's all coming back quite quickly. I expected nothing less.
Workers, your
There's much
imps.
still to learn. Why don't we work in a bit of murder while we're at it? It's time for you to enter the realm of Kairos.
So now, after we have completed the tutorial, we're going to actually get into the actual game, which is here we go.
Now's the time for a bigger challenge. Before you lies an imperial keep, guarded by a certain Lord Rusimov. He had a bit of an accident that melted most of his face.
Oof.
But he's no less vigilant a soldier. He's been sent to guard an object that could threaten our campaign. Get in there and burn the rest of him, Underlord.
Boom. So this is part 2. So why it looks burned? Well, it's because I've already played through this, but we're gonna replay it anyways. So it's okay.
We
Alright.
punctured the veil of this world through a schism.
Boom.
Point of weakness in the bonds
Schism.
between realms. Unfortunately for us, the Empire has crafted defenses to keep us from the heart of their kingdom. These inhibitors prevent underlords from trespass. But whether it's bone or stone, it can be broken.
Ooh.
I suspect that this Empire force has yet to taste true battle.
I believe that's the boss right there.
Before you go engaging them, you'll need to muster up some minions.
All right. So now,
for me, your time in the ether has left you a weak husk of your former self. In order to reacquire your powers, you will need to access the veins of evil. Open them now, and use a sin to unlock the archive.
So we need to build an archive. Units tab. So right now, we just have... We're gonna go ahead and essentially build a barracks. Or at least build a resting spot. We'll build a barracks here. And then... There we go. So as we level, I believe this is what we unlock for like building and magic and whatnots. Unlike the archive.
Will allow your minions to research additional sins.
And then we'll be able to get wizards or warlocks.
Build one now to begin researching additional sins.
What do we got over here? We got an eye. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Might build archive over here.
Your vaults cannot store any more gold. To have your workers prioritize objectives in a specific area, place a worker rally banner in that location. Build an archive, Underlord. Your
Perception shrine.
Are far more impressive than those you currently
All right. So we are really close to their base, which is good to know. So what we're going to do here is we're going to build an archive. We're going to go ahead and build a barracks. And then...
You have claimed a gateway. A gnarling has entered your dungeon.
A gnarling. Ha ha ha. Oh, wait, stop. Nope. We don't want that. We don't want that. So also, like, this will also get a little bit tougher as we go because there'll be less space to do work in. So what we're gonna do here, we're just gonna go ahead and make that. We need to feed our minions. I'm gonna, I think, make the pig pen here. Alright. There we go.
You cannot store more gold.
Yeah, we're out of spots. Work. You also don't want to smack around your minions too much because if you do, you will kill them. As funny as that is, you will kill your minions if you do that. Alright. So, let's get a pig pen in here. And... get to work. Get to work, thing. I will do that. We do need to build a vault of some sort. I think what I'm going to do... I'm kind of scared to build that way, to be honest. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the Fog of War. Let me see what we got going on in here. Oh, okay. Nothing too interesting. You know what? I think we're just gonna cut this out. Actually, let's not do that. We're gonna make this the gold room. silly as that is, but we need somewhere to store some more of our gold. Perception stone. So we gotta get them to actually start finishing up this archive room. So another thing about this game is speed. Speed is your friend. You want to build up your base as quickly as possible because as we later on go into the campaign, I think they are dwarves for these guys, if I remember correctly, but they will start tunneling to your dungeon, which is not good. So we have 4 gnarlings, which is good. Hopefully now that we have, whatchamacallit, an archive, we should be able to get some warlocks. Or cultist.
Way into your dungeon. Attracted by the magical tomes within your
Boom.
archive. These minions will spend most of their time researching sins for you. Though they are weak combatants, they have the power to curse your foes, making them weak to your other minions' blows.
Would you tuck me in? Never mind.
So I think in the original games, they were called
Present your dungeon.
warlocks. But now they're called cultists. So now we should be able to... Okay, he's not quite leveled, so we need him. Get to work. Look at these poor little micro piglets. They used to be chickens and Dungeon Keeper. Let's see. Here we go. So he'll start researching. Get him. Wonder how many more. Minion spawns.
Your cultists have worked hard to earn a new sin.
A new
Use it
sin.
within the veins of evil to unlock the tavern. This
Tavern.
room provides your minions with sucking
Prophecy.
cooked pig flesh and stout ale.
Ooh, we love
After
stout
each
ale.
meal within its hearthed halls, their spirits will be raised, increasing their productivity for a short time.
Which is
the
good.
tavern is an essential room for keeping your minions fed. As they increase in level, they will eventually rebel if there is no tavern to sate their hunger.
Yep.
Build one now.
Even though
Remember
they
that
have the
tavern is
piglets,
unique.
they gotta
Must
drink.
be built at least 3 by 5 in order to be effective.
I think by 5. I think this would be a good enough room. Let's just make it longer just in case. Just in case. I love how like their gnarlings sound like fucking Gollum from Lord of the Rings. It's just, that's just so funny to me. Alright,
You'll still need a slaughter pen in order to keep your tavern stocked.
which is what we got.
In a pinch, you can always drop some alternative meat into the grinder. Rooms will only attract a certain number of minions before becoming full.
Yep.
In order to attract more, you will need to expand them.
Yes. So, meaning, we need to probably expand our barracks.
Nothing in this life is free, Underlord, and you'll regularly need to pay your minions for their hard
Payday.
work. Be sure to keep an eye on your reserves. For if
We're
you've
just gonna
not
go
enough
ahead
gold
and-
for their wages, they'll be swift to find gainful employment elsewhere. Fortunately, your minions will return some of their earnings by buying meals within your own tavern. What a delicious
Boom.
arrangement.
So we're gonna go ahead and mine out the rest of this gold because we are, you know, in my opinion, running a little low. If we didn't have the treasure room, it wouldn't have been that low, but we are also expanding. So, just to have more space.
Something evil Go find what the hell's making all that racket.
Yeah.
Rally your minions to defeat these scouts once they breach your dungeon. Let's keep Sarusimov in the dark a little while longer. You should try using the lightning
There you go.
and heal spells to assist your minions in combat.
So here they go. They're gonna start digging through.
The health of minions is represented by petals surrounding their unit shield. Once no petals remain, a creature will fall unconscious and soon die, unless returned to its lair to recover.
So, meaning we gotta keep.
Have your minions ignore rally flags and remain focused on their current objectives, you can assign them to the peace band.
They should be back by now. Bar the doors. We wait for reinforcements.
Look how easily your minions
There we go.
cut down these sappers. If I didn't know better, I'd say the Empire is woefully unprepared. Once minions are rested, you can leave them to their work or force them to train by dropping them in a barracks.
Alright. So now, let's expand the barracks just a tad bit. Oh, did he just say bitch? I think he did just say bitch. Alright. So we can't really expand. I guess we can expand it this way, but I want to expand actually this. Actually. Just so there is lots and lots of food. Veils of evil. Alright. Ooh, blah 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 blah. There we go.
If you don't want to do something, you could at least vocalize it under Lord.
Eh? What do I not want to do? Wait, destroy the... Oh, okay. Expand your dungeon. Peace band. Use the peace band above the rally icon to prevent certain minions. Okay, there we go. Sign to peace band. So we don't really have a rally right now, so we can't really do that at the moment. So expand this. Okay. Corpses. So these guys are slowly... Ooh, they're coffers. So he might be a challenge. That's okay. Let's see. Prophecy?
Unlocked.
So as they continue to research... Boy.
One skewered
Sleep.
micro piglet, two skewered micro piglets.
What the hell? Not him counting micro piglets instead of counting sheep?
Who the hell is Brad?
Alright. I just realized, like, a lot of pig heads. Interesting. Okay. At this point, we should be... able to... in a large area. Should be able to... I kind of want them to level up a little bit more. Yeah. Wish there was a fast forward button. Alright. Unclaim. So we can unclaim an area. Let's see. Let's possess him. Yeah, so pretty much we're, you know, this is like a I don't want to say a faster way, but this is definitely a sure way. I mean, look how fast I'm leveling up this gnarling. Just by forcing him. There. So now he's level 2. He's level 3. 2. I kind of want to just possess him. I want everyone to be at least level 2 before. There we go. Let's get these guys to be level 2. You see like the little piglet in there? Alright. I mean, really, it seems like the faster I click... Yeah.
I appreciate a power nap as much as the next dark god. But could you finish the job?
It's kind of funny. He's like, he gets mad if you don't do what he says. He's just like, come on, bro. Alright. So here's what we're gonna do. We are gonna go ahead and rally. We're gonna rally our troops right here. But we're gonna put a rally ban. Okay. You know what? I think I'm going to put a rally ban on a couple of these level 2 gnarlings. Just so they have, and maybe one cultist. Okay.
If any of your minions fall in combat, your workers will attempt to rescue them and return them to their lair, where they may rest and recover.
The enemy have breached the damn walls. Steel yourselves, lads.
Right. So we got quite a bit of mana. So they're gonna bust down the door. Go ahead and rally in here. I kind of want to keep... Let's go ahead and take out all of these guys, because I want to take them out before we fight the boss. Might even want to...
Let's hope your vote is ready, Lord. It is payday.
Payday! I love how he makes payday like sound so ominous. Oh. Alright. It's time to kill this motherfucker. Alright. There we go.
Light is gone.
Boom.
Sure, I am extinguished.
It seems almost charitable to put him out of his misery. Well done, Underlord. You're learning much faster this time.
There we go. Boom.
We've barely even started, and you already have a notch on your belt. Well done, Underlord.
Okay.
But there's no rest for the wicked.
Okay.
2 inhibitors still stand between us and the mainland. But after your butchery of poor Lord Rusimov, I doubt they'll be as weakly defended.
So we took 20 minutes. Let's do, because this episode is just going to be this first part. I want to kind of complete this. Burnt Face Man, complete level 2 in 10 minutes. Locate the hidden artifact on level 2. And as we go on, we do get to artifact of plentiful gold on level 2. But yeah, we unlock stuff that we see, like, you know, the priestess, the sapper, the templar, and then we get to learn new spells and whatever we discovered. So let's do this again and see if we can beat this under 10 minutes. Which means we just need to dig everything out and make little squares.
We've punctured the veil
Alright.
this world.
Let's do this. We're gonna speed run this shit. Which means
Unfortunately for me, your time in the ether has left you a weak husk of your former self. In order to reacquire your
Prioritize.
powers, you will need to access the veins of evil. You've tagged an enemy's fortified wall. These reinforced structures will take your workers a very long time to mine.
yeah.
Look for a way around this obstacle. Open them now, and use a sin to unlock the archive.
Okay.
Archive unlocked. This
So we need
room
to-
will allow your minions to research additional sins, which can be spent to recover your lost power.
We're gonna just put
Build
just the
one
barracks
now
over here.
to begin researching additional sins.
Okay. They're gonna start claiming this. We're gonna start building a barracks. Okay, we have an Arling.
To have your workers prioritize objectives in a specific area, place a worker rally banner in that location. Build an archive, Underlord. Your forgotten powers are far more impressive than those you currently wield. A Gnarling has entered your dungeon.
So yeah, we just gotta like make sure that these guys actually do their shit. Okay.
You've discovered a perception shrine.
Dope. Good. Okay.
You've claimed the perception shrine.
There we go. We should get some Arcanists now. And then let's go ahead and do this. Go ahead and do that over here.
Occultism.
Yep.
A hungry minion can always find work elsewhere. Build a slaughter pen before your minions starve.
Get them to do this. We'll get them to do this. All right. I have a good feeling about this one. I think we can do this. I don't really need them to, like, I just need you guys to...
A cultist has entered your dungeon.
Okay. Let's go ahead and build Pigpen. So we can have some gold. Okay. How many units do we have? Okay, so we're good so far, and we're under 5 minutes, so... Get them working on that.
Your cultists have worked hard to earn a new sin.
Cool.
Use it within the veins of evil to unlock the tavern. The tavern is an essential room for
We're just gonna go ahead and build that.
As they increase in level, they will eventually rebel if there is no tavern to sate their hunger. Build one now, and remember that the tavern is unique and must be built at least 3 by 5 in order to be effective.
Yep. Okay. A minute. Just go ahead and get this tavern so they're not mad.
The tavern must be built at least 3 by 5 before it can be used by your minions. You'll still need a slaughter pen in order to keep your tavern
All right.
stocked.
Let's get
But in a
this
pinch,
prioritized.
You can always drop some alternative meat into the grinder.
Alternative.
Rooms will only attract a certain number of minions before becoming full. In order to attract more, you will need to expand them. Nothing in this life is free, Underlord. And you'll regularly need to pay your minions for their hard work. Be sure to keep an eye on your reserves, for if you've not enough gold for their wages, they'll be swift to find gainful employment elsewhere. Fortunately, your minions will return some of their earnings by buying meals within your own tavern. What a delicious arrangement.
What is he doing? Oh, they're getting paid. Okay. Okay, so they're working on that. Work on that, please.
Something evil stirs out there. Scouts, go find what the hell's making all that racket.
Rally your minions to defeat these scouts once they breach your dungeon. Let's keep Sarusimov in the dark a little while longer.
Okay.
You should try using the lightning and heal spells to assist your minions in combat.
So they're gonna bust through. Let's rally these guys.
The health of minions is represented by petals surrounding their unit shield. Once no petals remain, a creature will fall unconscious and soon die, unless returned to its lair to recover.
They should be back by now. Ugh. Bar the doors.
Alright,
We wait
let's
for
go ahead and just go.
reinforcements.
Look how easily your minions cut down these.
Yeah, we have. I
suburbs.
think we have plenty. We should be good.
No better. I'd say the Empire is woefully unprepared. To have your minions ignore rally flags and remain focused on their current objectives You can assign them to the Peace Band. If any of your
Ooh,
minions
Lord.
fall in combat, your workers will attempt to rescue them and return them to their lair, where they may rest and recover. Dismiss your rally flag to let your minions mend their wounds and return to work. Slap the rally flag to dismiss it and allow your minions to tend their needs.
We might not be able to do this. This is what's causing the issue. Maybe I need to come through this way and over. Yeah, they're just taking too long in this room. Yeah. No! But that's okay. Yeah, they're just taking way too long in this room. Sucks is you can't cast lightning on these guys.
Nice and warm.
You need a larger vault.
Yeah. All right.
Extinguished.
It seems almost charitable to put him out of his misery.
Nightmares are in store this time.
Why are they taking so long to defeat this?
Finally, some Kira opportunities. Nightmares are in store this time. So tired.
Huh. I don't understand why they're taking so long to just defeat this room.
Well done, Underlord. You're learning much faster this time.
Yeah. I think we need to go through the other way.
Barely even started, and you already have a notch on your belt.
Total evil rating.
Done, Underlord.
Yeah, see, we did 12 minutes
There's
again.
no rest for the wicked.
All right. Now, I think it's time for 3.
You're making great progress, Underlord. You'll be back to your old self in no time. Our next target is the citadel of the intransigent Dotard, Lord O'Sealand. He's a dim-witted sort, and he seems to like marching his troops into an early grave. I'd say it's time to learn about traps.
Trap time. All right. So we didn't complete, let's see, the time thing, but that's okay. That's okay. We'll eventually get it. We'll figure it out. But that's the end of that, of this video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you do like this series. I'm gonna be doing like a mass recording of it and just going through and like, you know, whatever. I do want to eventually get all these achievements, but if we can't get the time one, that's okay. I'm not that worried about it. It's just like these, like, you know, obviously complete the level, and then the last one. The time one is not a priority, although would like to have gotten it? Absolutely. Maybe we'll run through this again in the future and see if we can do like just a time thing, or maybe I'll do it on stream. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.